Hello everyone, Mike here, and today I am going to be talking about a manga that I recently discovered. This is Spy Family. Spy Family is a web manga that got picked up a little over a year ago by Shonen Jump and is now available on the Shonen Jump app, and has even been licensed for distribution in North America by Viz Media. So this series, web manga, has actually gotten pretty big. Nothing on an anime as of yet, but cross some fingers because I'm enjoying it so far. So what exactly is Spy Family? Well, I admittedly am only 2 chapters in, but each chapter is like 50 pages long, so 2 chapters is still a lot of manga in there. Basically, we got a super spy by the name of Twilight. And he is given a mission where he has to get his child enrolled into this really prestigious school so that he can use that to get close to the guy who owns the school. Only problem, being a super spy, he doesn't have any children. He doesn't have family of any kind because, family liability for a spy and all that. So he takes on the name of Lloyd Forger and goes to this very shifty orphanage where he meets this little girl by the name of Anya. And though hesitant at first, he decides to go with her, and just proof of how shady this place is, the owner of said orphanage pretty much just says, don't worry about paperwork, just take the kid and go. Really nice. So, yeah, he now has his child for this mission. But what he doesn't know is that Anya is a telepath. But she doesn't tell him this because she has been in and out of foster care her entire life, constantly bouncing between families. Horrible life for a child. As such, she's afraid to tell him that she is psychic. But because she knows that he's a spy, although she thinks it's just the coolest thing. So despite his intentions, he does start to grow close to Anya and start to see her as more than just a part of the mission, but as an actual daughter to him. He helps her study and she passes the entrance exam. But then comes the next problem. Before she can enroll in school, they want to do an interview with her and both parents. Of course, again, there's no wife. Now, admittedly, I don't really know why he can't just tell them, well, she died. She's not alive anymore. But that's not what we're going with. So he needs to figure out how to get a potential mother for Anya for this mission. Then we move on to another character here, a young woman by the name of Yor. She is a 27-year-old, and at her day job, she receives a lot of criticism from her coworkers about being 27 years old and still single, and being kind of naive, and, a little bit, coming off a little bit stupid at times. Well, they convince her that she's going to come to their big party they're throwing, and she needs to bring a date. It's after this that we find out that she is in fact an assassin. And the first mission we see from her, she goes to a hotel where her target is, takes out the guards protecting his room, bursts in, and the next thing we know, everybody in there is dead and she's washing the blood off her hands. Admittedly, not my personal favorite type of fictional assassin. I'm really more of the Agent 47 from Hitman type, where, he's being stealthy, he figures out a way to sneak in, take out the target without anyone even knowing he's there. Her method is a little less stealthy, but, it was effective. Anyway, she ends up meeting up with Forger and Anya. And they get to talking and end up deciding to help each other out. She asks him to pretend to be her boyfriend for the party, and he tells her that he is fine with it if she will agree to portray Anya's mother for the interview. Well, they have the party. He arrives late due to a spy mission that ends up coming up right in the middle of it, and mistakenly introduces himself as Yor's husband instead of her boyfriend, so that leads to a whole bunch of issues. And then when the two of them end up in a fight with enemy spies of Twilight's, they decide, while still neither of them knowing each other's actual identities, they decide to go ahead and really get married. In his case, he figures, good, this will make things easier to complete my mission, and then I'll just dump her and Anya, which is actually something he had done with another woman earlier in the series, where he used her for his mission and then got rid of her. And Yor figures that she can use him to come off more normal around other people while she's doing her assassin missions. Speaking of which, actually, I mentioned a little earlier that she comes off kind of naive and stupid. The reason for this is because she was raised from a very young age to be an assassin, so she really doesn't know what a normal life is. So while she does come off kind of stupid, it's not because she is. She just doesn't know how normal people really interact well, because that's not how she was raised. And of course we got Anya, who knows that her new father is a spy and her new mother is an assassin, and she loves it because she just thinks it's cool. None of these three know the secrets of the other three, so I am really interested in seeing where they're going to go with this. As I said, this all happens in 2 chapters, so we get a lot of story in each chapter. And as of right now, there are 26 chapters out, so there's a lot of stuff still to come. And I am really looking forward to continuing on in this. If you're interested in checking this series out, check out the Shonen Jump app. I think the entire series is free on there. But I know if it's not, the Shonen Jump app is like $1.99 a month to get like everything that's on there. So $1.99 a month. You know, it's a pretty good deal to get to read all this manga. Yeah, I definitely recommend Spy Family. I am loving it so far. I can't wait to keep reading, and I really hope that this gets picked up for an anime adaptation, because I would love to see how they do it. But that's all I've got on this one, so until next time.